Applying for an E2 visa requires a submission to a U.S. embassy outside of the U.S. So for most nationals, they have to first present a company application to a U.S. embassy. And typically, the U.S. embassy will then take 4, sometimes 6 weeks to review that application. Subsequently, the individual can then is called in for a visa interview, and will then essentially have to defend the case. We'll have to explain the business plan. We'll have to explain how the investment was made and what kind of economic impact that investment will have. So again, it requires an initial submission of a company application followed by an interview, an important interview. And as part of that application, a business plan is required, and proof that the company has been established, and proof that there's enough infrastructure for the business to get it running. And so you apply at an embassy. It's all done outside of the U.S. Once you get the visa, then you can travel in and start working. Now, there are some cases where a visa, the status, an E2 visa, E2 status can be sought while in the U.S. So if someone has another type of visa, they can transition to E2 status, but it doesn't grant them the actual visa in their passport. It only allows them to stay in the U.S. and run the business. As soon as they leave the U.S., they have to go through another extensive application process at the U.S. Embassy. So generally speaking, it's best to apply from an embassy abroad, because then when you enter the U.S., you'll have E2 status. You'll also have the E2 visa in your passport. Then you have to just look at typically within about 5 years to start the renewal process.